Hello, my name is Derek Johnson with Tatango.com. Today I'm going to be walking you through an RCS Business Messaging demo from ITV. And this was shot at Mobile World Congress 2018 by the GSMA. If you want to watch the original video, we'll link to it in the description below. So let's get started.
Hi, my name is Greg Hoy. I'm the Director of Product Management for RCS Messaging at Open Market. Open Market's been working with Vodafone and with ITV to put together a few live demos.
Okay, let me stop him real quick because I want to kind of set the stage for what's going on here. This is a demo on an Android device. Now, a big Android device, but it's an Android device because RCS Business Messaging only works on Android devices. Now, the other kind of device, especially here in the United States, is an iOS device, or what people like to call an Apple iPhone. RCS Business Messaging currently doesn't work on an iPhone. So all the demos you're going to see for RCS Business Messaging are on an Android. And what we're seeing here on the left-hand side is essentially an RCS business message, and he's going to be walking through it. But this actually is taking place within your normal messaging app. So this is the same messaging app that you text your wife or you text, your father or your friend. This would be, you would just open up a new message and text a brand. So no apps to download, no websites to go to. This is all happening within the app, the messaging app, the default messaging app that you always use every single day anyway.
This particular demo here is related to live television voting for different programs that ITV runs. This one is I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here.
Okay, so what he's looking at currently is an RCS Rich Card. That's a component or a feature of RCS Business Messaging. Essentially what a rich card is it combines some media type, so let's say an image, a GIF, a video, with content, which would be text usually, or links or buttons or quick replies, and it's all combined into one. So as you're looking at this message right now, there's an image component, there's text, part of it's bold, and then they have kind of a subtext below that. But it's all part of one message.
During the show each week, they run live TV voting, so viewers can help determine which celebrity is going to go through a very poor experience, like having snakes crawl over them. Or
as you can see here, it's actually one whole message. So this isn't being split out like MMS or SMS would, where there'd be the image and then there would be another message for the text. This is all coming in as kind of one packet of information. So you have the image, the text, which also has bold, which you cannot do in an SMS message, and then it has kind of subtext, and then below there has a quick reply, which you can actually click on, but it's all part of one kind of messaging package.
Whatever fear they have to go through or deal with it. So in this case, users...
Okay, he did something really cool here, which I think there's a lot of confusion in our industry as to what is actually happening. So this is kind of like a link. When you click Start Voting, it's similar to a link on a website, but what it's actually doing, it's called a quick reply, an RCS quick reply. It's essentially creating a new message, and that's what you can see in the bottom right-hand corner there where it says Start Voting. It's creating a new message really quickly, and then it's sending it off really quickly without even you needing to click Send. And then what's happening is the brand, in this case ITV, is then processing that message that you kind of just sent in and then sending something back.
Just get a message that allows them to start voting. They get to go through the different celebrities.
Okay, what he's doing here, he's sent in the message. ITV then has sent back an RCS business message. And this, I think, is one of the coolest features. This is an RCS Carousel. And what he's doing right now is he's swiping left on his phone, and he's essentially going through little RCS cards. Remember how we talked about RCS Rich Cards? This is multiple RCS Rich Cards, all within the same kind of field of vision there. So he's just swiping through. Each card could be a video, text, and then there's information below. And then also they can have links below. They can have these quick replies, as you can see below in terms of the Vanessa and Jack example.
Celebrities they can vote for. I like Vanessa, so I'll give her a few votes.
Okay, what he's done here is he clicked Vanessa, and this is not a mobile website, this is RCS Business Messaging. It essentially is a quick reply which sends off the message, vote Vanessa, to ITV, and then he's getting this message back, which is another RCS message. So thanks, your vote for Vanessa has been entered, you have 4 votes left. Now what's interesting about this message, and it's very apparent here, is it's a different color. And this is actually done by design. The brand, so ITV, gets to select what color they want their messages to be, which is a cool part of RCS Business Messaging, where you don't have that option with SMS or MMS.
Viewers get 5 votes for each show. So after I give Vanessa a few votes, I'll go and I'll give a couple of votes on behalf of my wife.
So again, he's swiping through right now on his little phone.
Here we've gotten to the end of the number of votes I can do. That's 5. So ITV uses this live voting mechanism to really engage their viewers. They have voting over several different mediums, but in the past they've used SMS as one of the primary ways for voting to happen.
And as you can see here, what's interesting about RCS messaging is it's all one experience, all within the same messaging app, which is pretty cool because as you can see above, you have the rich carousels. So you're selecting it, then you're voting, then you get a confirmation message. This is essentially kind of having, a app-like experience, but without downloading the app, and it's all within one message, which is pretty cool.
Adding RCS allows for viewers to really get to know who they're voting for.
One thing I forgot to mention is I talked about the color of the message, so it's kind of like an orange color, and they've selected that, ITV. What's really cool too is look on the left of that message there, you'll see that there's an icon for ITV. So if you're sending an SMS or MMS and you're interacting with a brand, it's most likely just going to be a default kind of, looks like a little person's head there, but it's default. It is not associated with the brand, it has no color. This is really cool because the brand gets to really customize the entire message to make sure it's on point with their brand. So colors and then logos, it really is kind of moving more towards like an app-like experience right within the messaging channel.
They don't have to remember what keyword to enter. They can just tap the buttons and get through it really quickly. And then where with SMS, sponsors may get just a mention. In RCS, they get imagery and links off to their websites for inclusion and other things. And it really works well for ITV.
So great example of how a brand is using RCS Business Messaging. This is ITV. This is more of kind of engagement where a lot of brands are using like chat bots more for like customer support, or they're using more mass messaging for retail, restaurants, things of that nature. This one's great because it's more of like a contest or polling, real high engagement, which most of the time you would have had to click to a mobile website, or you'd have to download the app to do this kind of thing, especially when you're talking about voting or polling for multiple different options. So really great use case by ITV on how they're going to use business RCS messaging. Again, this was shot at Mobile World Congress 2018 by the GSMA. If you want to watch the actual original video, you can click below in the description. We'll link to it there. Again, my name is Derek Johnson with Tatango.com, and that was an RCS Business Messaging demo from Mobile World Congress 2018.